G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Australia's Tabletop Wargaming Network once again with myself, ScottyD, for the next installment in the Australian ITC Snapshot series where we look at the ITC rankings for the Australian Warhammer 40K competitive scene, taking a look at the top 10 players, the top 5 teams, and the top player for every faction in the rankings. Now, this month's formal update, of course, we had the late May update at the start of the month, but we are back on schedule with the end of the month update for June, which is going to be the update for June 25th. So without further ado, let's jump in to talking about the top 10 players for you guys. So in first place, it is still helmed by Joe Loke from the ACT, coming in with 1,253 points. In second place, not too far behind, is Michael Hamilton from Victoria, coming in with 1,215 points. In third place is Aidan McCune from South Australia, coming in with 1,199 points. In fourth place from the ACT is Jay Sala, coming in with 1,187 points. In fifth place from Victoria, we've got Lachlan Booth, coming in with 1,141 points. In sixth place from the ACT as well, we've got Dale Mann coming in with 1,141 points. In seventh place from New South Wales, we've got Nathan Princey, who's coming in with 1,113 points. In eighth place from Victoria, we've got Ed Askey coming in with 1,105 points. In ninth place, we've got Liam Stevens coming in with 1,084 points. And in 10th place, to round out the top 10, we've got Dean Simbeck from Victoria coming in with 1,082 points. Absolutely phenomenal work to each and every player, and Joe is holding that top spot quite well. He's held it for the past few months, which is really great to see. There's been a bit of movement in the top 10, but that's what you come to expect when we get into the later months of the season. We've got approximately 3 months of competition left before the end of the ITC season and the final WCW invitations go out. So it is great to see all the Aussies that are participating in here as well. Love to see everyone featured in the rankings. And so now we are going to jump into looking at the top 5 teams. And kicking off in top spot, dethroning ACT 40K from the top spot, is the Power Stances from South Australia, coming in with 2,142 points. In second place is still ACT 40K, coming in with 2,119 points. In third place, we've got the Gutierrez boys from Victoria, coming in with 2,096 points. In fourth place from South Australia as well, we've got the Indomitable Phalanx, coming in with 2,018 points. And in fifth place from WA and Victoria is the Barbarian Hipster Alliance, coming in with 2,005 points. It is absolutely phenomenal to see these teams so consistently in that top 5. So really well done to each and every team, and only a couple more months to go until we're able to say for certain who is going to helm the top spot for the top 5 teams at the end of the season. And so now we're going to jump in to taking a look at the top player for every faction in the game of Warhammer 40K for the ITC, and there hasn't been a lot of movement this month, funnily enough. So as normal, anything that is in the red text has been changed from our last snapshot. So you can see there is really not a lot going on here in terms of movements, a couple of score improvements, a couple of player changes, but really everything's nice and steady as you'd come to expect for this time in the season. And so looking at the top player for Adeptus Sororitas, we've got Matthew Dean coming in with 917 points. For Adeptus Astartes, we've got Michael Hamilton, who has extended his lead to 1,038 points from Victoria. Adeptus Custodians are still being helmed by Tim Neal on a solid score of 906 points. Adeptus Mechanicus is now being helmed by Ryan Jones on a score of 750 points. Massive change there. For Eldari, Greg McGinnity is still helming them with an extended lead of 834 points. For Asher Militarum, Jay Sala from the ACT is still helming them with a score of 1,000 points. For Black Templars, Ryan Matthews is still helming them as well with a score of 578 points. For Blood Angels, Nick Burrows is still helming them with 752 points. For Chaos Demons, Michael Wood from South Australia is helming them with 790 points. For Chaos Knights, Alex Rigby from the ACT is still helming them with 887 points. For Chaos Space Marines, Ryan Duchatel from New South Wales has extended his lead on Chaos Space Marines to 790 points. For Dark Angels, Chris Murphy is still helming the top spot for them, sitting on 708 points. We then come to Death Guard, which is Joe Loke from the ACT, is helming them with the consistent score of 903 points. Death Watch is still currently being helmed by Challen Kelly-Irvin on 801 points. For Drakari, Michael Sirione has extended his lead on Drakari to 678 points. Emperor's Children is still being helmed by Jordan Duchatel here in New South Wales on 814 points. For Force of the Hive Mind, Rowan Kennett is still holding the top spot here with the score of 942 points. For Gene Stealer Colts, Ryan Jones is still helming them with a 4 out of 5 events score of 547 points. For Grey Knights, Danny Woodhouse is still helming them, but has extended his lead to 700 points. For Imperial Agents, Sam Fagan is helming them with still 4 scores, but an extended lead up to 448 points. For Imperial Knights, Adam Camilleri from Victoria is helming them now with a score of 756 points with 5 out of 5 events. For Leagues of Votan, we've got Marcus Butler from South Australia, who has extended his lead out to being 911 points. We have then got Daniel Nagai from New South Wales helming Necrons on 898 points. For Orcs, also from New South Wales, being helmed by Tim Sunderland on 671 points. Space Wolves is being helmed by Yurt Sol from the ACT, sitting on 777 points. We've then got Tau Empire being helmed by Dan Sherry here in New South Wales, sitting on 795 points. The Thousand Suns, Brent Kenwell is still holding the top spot for the T-Suns at the moment from New South Wales, sitting on 905 points. Tyranids is still being held by Rowan Kennett from the ACT, sitting on 942 points. And then World Eaters is being held by Leo Monti, who has extended his lead to 832 points. An absolutely amazing effort by each and every player who has improved their scores or managed to keep onto their top spot, or has jumped in and taken that top spot from another player. Absolutely phenomenal to see. And it's just going to be about improving scores and getting better results as we get into the back end of the season. Of course, we're now in 11th edition, and so people are getting to grips with the new edition. We're understanding how the game works, and so we may see some significant changes depending on how the game ends up in the meta competitively. So I'm really excited to see some of the shakeups that are going to happen with 11th edition and what that's going to mean for the ITC rankings for 2026. But that's it. Congratulations to all top 10 players, all top 5 teams, and all of the top players for every faction. I want to thank everyone for watching this snapshot of the Australian ITC rankings for June 2026. It's always great to take a look at the rankings and see where players are going to be sitting, where the top 10 sits, as well as where those top 5 teams are. South Australia is doing so well in the teams arena, whereas the ACT is holding strong onto a number of those top 10 places, with Victoria, South Australia, and New South Wales also vying for spots in there as well. And I know it gets very tight, you know, going down from 11 to 50. So really excited to see how the rest of the season progresses. But I hope you've enjoyed this snapshot, ladies and gentlemen. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit with a like. If you've got anyone that you're happy to see in the rankings that you're barracking for, or maybe you're a part of some of the teams, let us know down in the comment section below. And if you want to catch more content from us here at the ATWM, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so you're notified as to when we are releasing more content. If you want to hang out and find out about the latest news, see some hobby progress whilst you're getting your own hobby progress done, feel free to come and join us over on our Twitch channel at the Australia's TWN, where I do twice a week hobbying sessions, getting my own hobby progress done. We might have a tournament preview talking about an event as well. Whole bunch of content we do over there. Look at the latest stuff for 40K and alike as well. It'd be great to have you joining us for those. And last but not least, a massive shout out to all of our financial supporters, whether you're a Twitch subscriber, whether you're a YouTube member over here on YouTube, or whether you are a Ko-Fi member, which is our merchandise and membership platform. Really appreciate your financial contributions to the work that we are doing here at the network. But ladies and gentlemen, I've been ScottyD. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I'll catch you in the next one.